Alright, it looks like I'm live right now. Let me see if there's an echo. Alright, it looks like I'm live right now. Let me see if there's an echo. Okay, no echo. Sounds like somebody's molesting their microphone though. But alright, so for you guys out there, obviously you can tell the title. This is a tutorial on the new car duplication glitch that came out. The original glitch was founded by King Alex HD, and this workaround was founded by Weenie the Glitch God. So right now I'm joined with Rescue Me, who's no stranger to the stream. He's been helping me out a lot lately with doing some heist setups, and also doing heists and doing a lot of these duplication glitches. So for anybody that remembers, I think it was last week or roughly about 10 days ago, we were doing this. A couple days in a row I did this live stream. There's a couple of things that have changed, and obviously that's the workaround. But before we get to that, I want to go ahead and tell you the requirements for this. You need to have a facility. You also need to have an Avenger, and preferably have an MOC as well, although you can use it if you don't have an MOC. You can drive these cars to your CEO garage if you have the mechanic workshop in your CEO garage. That's definitely an important step there. But basically you need the facility, you need an Avenger, the MOC comes in really handy. You also need the ability to join a motorcycle club, and you need to have the car that you want to duplicate inside your facility. So again, for everybody out there, everybody knows to go ahead and use Benny's vehicles, preferably the Elegy. But as I've been mentioned before, if you bought cars, like say you bought a Deluxo, and you haven't duped it and sold the original. If you've bought a car, whether you bought the Tesseract, you bought the new, any of the cars, say anything that's expensive. If you bought a Deluxo yourself, you can actually do this glitch here where you go ahead and dupe yourself a copy and sell the original Deluxo that you bought. You can get, I think it's up to 2.8 million for it, and then you just keep the copy. You can do that with all the expensive supercars that you have. Once you run out of that, you can go ahead and start doing the Benny's vehicles. But just take my word for it. If you sell like an X80, a Tesseract, a Stromberg, a Deluxo, you're gonna end up making tons of money, and a lot more money than you would doing the Elegies. But just as a rule of thumb, the Elegies are the best because you can keep duping unlimited amounts and still getting full price for every one of them. The only problem when you do a supercar is you can only, basically dupe it once. You can dupe it 50 million times, but you can only sell the original one that you bought. So if you got a car from a friend, say you did a glitch and he gave you the car, you're not going to be able to go ahead and sell Deluxo for 2.8 million. That's only if you bought it. So again, another thing that's important, and it's happened to me a couple times, it's happened to Rescue Me. When you start this glitch off, make sure, I'm just going to show you guys, if you have a motorcycle club, a motorcycle clubhouse, you want to make sure that you do not have any fagios in there. If you do, you want to go ahead and you want to blow them up before you start this glitch, because something funny happens in this glitch where you're in the motorcycle club. Okay, this guy's busy, but it actually puts you in passive mode. So I ended up having a problem where I drove a car and I was trying to drive it into the back of the MOC, and it says, basically that the fagio that I called out cannot go inside the MOC, even though I put the Elegy in there. I was trying to. The car that I had on the screen or out on the map last was a fagio, and unfortunately it was a fagio that was from my motorcycle clubhouse. If you have any of those fagios in that clubhouse, you're going to end up running into a problem when you try to store your Elegy or the car you're trying to dupe into the MOC. So just make sure, go ahead and blow up all those fagios that you have in your motorcycle clubhouse, or just move them. Okay, so the first part of this step, I'm in my facility. I already have everything set up. I got the car in here I want to dupe. Now I'm going to go ahead and send my friend an invite. So I'm going to pull up the interactive menu, go to facility management, and then I'm going to go ahead and invite Rescue Me to the facility. So things are going to be somewhat similar but a little different, and this is where it gets different here in the workaround for this first part. So what's going to happen as soon as Rescue Me comes in, I'm going to get in the Avenger, and I'm going to make sure that the Avenger is set to no one while we're inside the facility. So it's set to nobody. He's going to get in, and it's going to allow us to fly out. Now what's going to happen is when I fly out, I'm going to have to land pretty quickly because it's going to throw him out. And once I land, I'm just going to go ahead and he's going to get out. I'm going to go ahead and switch it back to everyone, and then he's going to get in, and then we're going to go inside the facility and we'll go ahead with the next step. So I'm going to go ahead and get in the Avenger. You see Rescue Me just spawned in. So we tried this out a couple times here. I'm going to give you both point of views. We're going to do myself a couple times, and we'll switch over to Rescue Me's and go ahead and do him. So here we go. Rescue Me just got in. We're going to fly out. And I'm going to try to land quick. Try not to stay up in the air too long because he may end up, you know, falling to his death. So here he is. Okay, perfect. He's getting out. I'm going to set my Avenger back to everybody. And then he's going to jump back in. Okay, go ahead, get in. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and enter my facility. I just got to wait for that. Okay, that message that popped up on the left was delaying it a little bit. So now we're just hovering. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to get in the facility. What's going to happen is it's going to kick us both out. Then we got to go back in. And now we have two different steps that we have to do here. So what's going to happen is, and another thing I should have told you first, what I recommend you doing is, before you start up this glitch, if you are the host like myself, you want to go ahead and go to story mode, go into settings, and put yourself in a different targeting mode than the majority of your friends. Because, I'm sorry, Rescue Me is the one who has to do that. So, right now, he joined me. I put myself in free aim, so when he joined my session, it automatically switched him to free aim. Because we have a lot of people that play assisted aim. So, just make sure you know what friends you have online, what type of session they're in. The majority of people are going to be in some type of assisted aim, so, you know, a good rule of thumb is, before you start this, go ahead and load into story mode, change your settings, and go to free aim, so that you have more people that you can join without a problem. So, we just came back in the facility. I'm going to go ahead and get back in. Okay, now what's going to happen is, once I get in, Rescue Me is going to get in. And he's basically going to go ahead, once he sits down, he's going to go ahead and find a friend that's in a different targeting mode. He's going to go ahead and join him. He's going to accept the first message where it says, "Are you sure you want to join him?" And then after a while, you know, you get the little circle down in the bottom right corner. It'll be launching the session or looking for the session. Once he gets that second alert, he's going to sit on that second alert, and then he's going to tell me that he's there. So he's trying to join a friend right now, and then he's going to accept the first alert to join, and then the second one will come up saying, like, "Are you sure you want to, you know, join a different targeting mode?" When he gets there, he's going to go ahead and tell me. All I'm going to do is hit right on my control pad to get into the vehicle workshop, and then it's going to be similar to the last glitch. I'm going to go ahead and hit the B button, so I get back to the original menu. I'm going to go down to exit facility, and I'm going to have to hit A on Xbox or X on PlayStation. You're going to go ahead and hit that, and immediately hit the Xbox button, and go ahead and close your GTA game. Now, if you're on PlayStation, you can just go ahead and load a, if I'm not mistaken, a recent GTA game, or you can go ahead and just load up YouTube or Netflix or something that'll actually suspend your app. So Rescue Me, let me know when you're on that second alert.
I'm on the second alert. I'm ready.
Okay, so he's on the second alert. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit right on the control pad, and I'm going to go ahead and hit B to back out. And I'm going to go down to exit facility, and again, I'm going to hit the A button on Xbox or X on PlayStation, and immediately, I already have my left thumb on the Xbox button, I got my right thumb on the A button, so I'm going to go ahead and hit A. I'm going to go down, and you got to try and do this quick. Okay, now I left. So what happens is, he's still in the Avenger, he's still on that second alert. I'm going to go ahead and launch the game back up, and I'm just going to go ahead and join him. Just so you guys know, we're in a closed friends session. That's the easiest way for this to work, without any hassles, a bunch of people joining you, and also it allows you to join your friend a lot easier. So I'm just going to let this load up. Alright, once I get on the, the main screen here, I'm going to go ahead and click on my party. I'm going to go to Rescue Me, and I'm going to join them. So let's go ahead and get that done right now. Okay, so I'm joining. In a little bit, it'll give me the information saying, it's gathering information, and it'll ask me if I want to go ahead and join. So I'm going to join. It'll put me back in my facility. Again, another thing that you want to do if you're the host, make sure you keep your facility as your spawn point, so you don't, have to travel back there. And actually, if you do that, I think you'll fuck it up. You really need to make sure that you're inside your facility. So make sure you set your facility as your spawn point. And then all that's going to happen is I'm going to come back in the facility. Obviously, Rescue Me is going to be sitting in the passenger seat. Now, once he knows I'm in the facility, what he's going to do is he's going to decline that invite screen that he has up. So right now he's got the second alert screen saying to you, are you sure you want to switch to a different targeting mode? What he's going to do is, like I said, once I get back into the facility and I confirm that I'm there, he's just going to go ahead and decline that. So he would hit the B button on Xbox or circle on PlayStation. Now once he does that, he'll get on a permanent black screen. And then again, these steps are pretty similar. What I need to do as the host is I need to go ahead and basically glitch him out. So I need to go ahead and start up one of the Rockstar missions, you know, preferably Titan of a Job's the easiest one to do. And then once I get in the lobby, if he's in my party, you know, most likely he'll get the alert automatically saying your party has started a job. He's going to wait until I leave. Once I leave, he's going to accept that alert saying, are you sure you want to go ahead and join this jerk-off's Titan of a Job mission? He's going to accept it, and then about a split second later, it's going to say unable to connect because obviously I've already left the job. So it's important that the host starts it up. Once the friend gets the automatic invite, then I'm just going to go ahead and leave, and then he would wait for me to leave, and he would accept it, and then the second alert will pop up saying that the session is no longer available. If for some reason the friend in the Avenger does not get an automatic alert saying your party started a job, then you can go ahead and just send him an invite. And then basically just repeat, follow the steps there. Once he gets that invite, he's going to sit on the alert screen saying, are you sure you want to join? And then I'm going to leave. And then once I confirm that I left and I'm back in the facility, he's going to go ahead and accept it. And then he'll get that second alert saying the session's no longer available. He's going to accept it. And he'll be back in the facility. And he needs to just exit the Avenger. And he needs to stay in the facility for the remainder of the time while I'm duping these cars. That's very important. So here we go, I'm loading back in. So I'm just going to head over there to confirm it. I don't know, Rescue Me, if you want to, you can probably just go ahead and decline that second alert. So just hit B to back out of it. And let me know when you get the permanent black loading screen.
I'm in the black screen.
Okay, so he's in the black screen. I'm just going to confirm. You see him sitting right there in the passenger seat. So I'm going to go ahead and start up Titan of a Job real quick. Okay, so here I go. I'm starting it up. Rescue Me, let me know if you get that automatic message that says your party started a job, and obviously don't accept it, just let that screen sit there. If you get it, you should be getting it probably now.
I got it.
Okay, so he got it. So what's going to happen is he's going to sit and wait. I'm going to go ahead and just back out. Okay, are you sure you want to quit? Yes. It's going to take me back into my facility. Alright, I'm back in. You can go ahead and yep. And then accept the second one is basically just, yeah, it'll automatically let you know that you can't join it. So there he is. While he accepted it, he disappeared, and then he gets that alert saying the session's no longer available. Then he gets out. Now when he gets out, he's just going to chill in here, wait. I'm going to go outside. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. Probably the easiest way is to just go ahead and call your MOC first, bring it to your facility, and then you would go ahead and go through your motorcycle club, and you would go ahead and bring out one of your Fagios or, anything that you basically want to dupe over. So let's go ahead and call my MOC. And let me just check something, because last time, okay, for some reason last time when I did it, it actually put me in passive mode. I don't know if that's when I go back into the facility. So that's where I kind of got screwed. Where I realized that Fagio was from my motorcycle clubhouse. I couldn't blow it up because for some reason it was saying I was in passive mode even though I was still in my motorcycle club. So I couldn't even bring up my weapon wheel and blow it up. So I had to friggin' drive it over to that ocean that you see right in front of me. And then that basically took care of it. So Rescue Me, just bear with me. It's going to take a little bit of time to run over here. So all I'm going to do is take my MOC and I'm going to park it so that I can get... I'm going to park it close to my facility, but you want to make sure the most important thing is that you have that little blue icon at the back of the trailer allowing you to drive vehicles in. So try to get on some kind of level ground. It doesn't have to be like perfectly close to your facility. I mean, as long as it's somewhere near that you can just drive your car into and without wasting too much time. But it's not necessary the distance. It's more important that you're kind of in a flat area where you can confirm that you get that blue icon at the back of your trailer that'll allow you to drive a car in. So we'll take this little slow journey here, and then jump in the MOC. I'll take it back up to my facility, and luckily I got a dirt road near my facility, so I already know it's flat, and then I'll definitely get my my blue icon right there. So then once I get this to the facility and I park it on a flat area and I got that blue icon, next thing you want to do is go through your motorcycle club and order a Faggio. Okay, now if you don't have a motorcycle club, you can still do it. Oh damn, I'm gonna hit the tree, of course. You can still do it with your mechanic, and you can order a Faggio or an LG RH8. It's just you're gonna have the cooldown period in between, and once you start doing this, again, once I show you how to repeat it, you know, you technically can do this in under a minute and a half. So that means you're gonna probably have to wait 2.5 minutes, you know, every time to go through your mechanic to call another car. So if you have a motorcycle club, you know, that's going to be the quickest and the best option. Alright, so let me just go ahead and maneuver this in position here. So we're going to do this once, and then I'll show you how to repeat it. So now we've done that first step. We don't have to do that step anymore. So now we're on to phase 2 of the glitch, and this is the part where you can really keep duping these cars quickly. So let me see if I even parked that right. Probably parked it at a friggin'... I'm an idiot. I was telling you guys to park it on a level ground, and I didn't even friggin' park it right in the middle. You also want to make sure you don't park it too close to the facility, because then if you do, you won't get that that blue icon either. So that should be good. Oh, I guess I'm too close. And you'll notice some facilities make it a little bit more difficult. Like if you have the, you know, the Fort Zancudo one, I would recommend just parking it up on the street. Although you do have to worry about the traffic going by, because that place can be kind of tough to, you know, to get your MOC on level ground. For some reason, man, it figures. Just my luck on the live stream. Let me just go up to the top of this hill here. Normally I don't have to park this far away. Oh, maybe I do. I don't know. So, yeah, actually, I think I do. I parked next to this freaking pole here. So this should be good. If it's not, I'm turning everything off, and that's it. Alright, so there we go. So now, I got the MOC in position. Now, next thing I'm going to do is join Motorcycle Club. What's up, Top Gamer Boss? I know you're probably watching this stream. I'm not going to join you, man. Top Gamer Boss, I don't know. You know what? I try to have a positive outlook when I do these streams, but I just don't know. I've had conversations with people. I can see the invite the very first time you send it. I don't know why I have to even bring this up, man. I don't spam people with invites. I figure if you want to join me, you'll join me. If not, you know, you won't. So I would appreciate, you know, just send me one invite, man. So again, I'm going to call in my Faggio. You can also do this through your motorcycle club with a Faggio or an LG RH8 or any car you want to get rid of. But as I said, just make sure you do not have a Faggio that you're calling from your motorcycle clubhouse, or you're going to have some problems when you end up doing the glitch and try to drive the car into your MOC. So now there's my Faggio. That's the car. That's the one that we're going to be replacing over, and that's actually where the plate's going to come from for this LG that I'm going to dupe. So you don't have to have a custom plate, although I recommend anytime you do, you know, dupe glitches, that you always have a custom plate that you switch to before you sell the vehicle. Just as a, you know, a pretty good tip, I would say, if you can. I know some people have been having problems trying to go through the iFruit app to get custom plates. So this one's not necessary. Just for me personally, I feel more comfortable when I sell cars with the custom plate on it. Okay, you see how it showed Rescue Me spawning in with me? That's normal. Let you know that everything's fine. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is basically this last step right here. Well, we got 2 more steps, but this is basically the main one. So we're going to go ahead and get in the green one, Rescue Me. So we'll do the second one. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to get in the driver's seat. Alright, I'm just going to chill in the car. Rescue Me, just hold up. Let me explain what's going to happen. Alright, so you see Rescue Me is probably about like half a car length away or a car length away. Okay, that's a good way to start it. What you're going to do now is he's going to hit the Y button. As soon as he hits the Y button, his player is going to get the animation of him walking to my car. And then he's going to hit the Y button again, and he's going to hold it. He's not going to let go. As soon as I see the door open, I'm going to jump out. He's going to slide over. Just to make things easy, he's going to give me a ride. And then we're going to go and do the